The purpose of this video is to just show you how you can rearrange some formulas. And specifically, we're looking at gas law formulas. So this first one is Avogadro's law. And in the questions, you'll be given 3 of the variables, and you'll have to solve for the 4th one. So I'm going to show you a way that you can do these. It follows mathematical principles, but it's just quick rearranging. So say, for example, you're trying to solve for V2. What you want is the variable you're looking for to be on a side by itself and to be on the top. Currently, this N2 is in the wrong spot because you want the V2 to be by itself. So you want to get rid of this. And how you get rid of it is you move it on the other side of the equal sign. And if it's on the bottom on this side, when you get rid of it here, you put it on the top on the other side. And there's my formula. So rearranging it or rewriting it sort of with V2 on the left, it'd be V2 is equal to N2 V1 over N1. So you plug in your numbers for each of those, multiply, divide, you're done. Okay, let's maybe try the same one, same formula, and let's solve for a different variable. And you'll see that the same thing works for all of these. So say I want to solve for N1. Currently it's on the bottom on this side, and I don't want it on the bottom. The variable you're looking for has to be on the top. So I can get rid of it here as long as I put it on the top on the other side. Now it's where I want it. But I don't want these two over there. So I can get rid of the V2. Let me use a different color. I can get rid of the V2 here if I put it on the other side on the bottom. And I can get rid of the N2 on this side as long as I put it on the top on the other side. See how it goes from the bottom to the top. Okay, so now I have N1 by itself. So the formula would be N1 is equal to N2 V1 divided by V2. Okay, let's try another law. Okay, this is Boyle's law, P1 V1 equals P2 V2. So again, if I'm wanting to say solve for P2, that's what I'm wanting to solve. This V2 is on a side of the equal sign. I don't want it there. So I can get rid of it from there as long as I take it to the other side and put it on the other side. So it's on the top here, it'll be on the bottom over there. So P2 is equal to P1 V1 over V2. Let's try another formula. This one looks like Charles's law. So Charles's law, say I'm looking for T1. So T1 right there is on the bottom. I don't want it there. It has to be on the top. So that's the first thing I'll do is I'll change it so it's on the top. So I'll get rid of it there, and it goes to the other side. It goes up top. Now, T1 is what I'm looking for. I want to get rid of these two. So to get rid of the V2, I can get rid of it here as long as I put it on the bottom on the other side. The T2 I can get rid of as long as I put it on the top on the other side. So my formula will be T1 is equal to T2 V1 over V2. Let's try another one of those. So put it over here. Let's solve for V1. V1's on the top. That's a perfect spot for it. And so we'll leave it there. But this T1 is bothering me because V1 isn't by itself on the side of the equal sign. So I have to get rid of the T1. Well, I can get rid of it as long as I put it on the top on the other side. So my formula is V1 is equal to V2 T1 over T2. Try another formula. Here, this is the combined gas law. This is a good one. So say I want to solve for, I don't know, V2. So I'm looking for V2. So the P2 and the V2 I have to get rid of. To get rid of the P2, I'll take it from the top on this side, put it on the bottom on the other side. The T2, it's on the bottom here, I'll put it on the top on the other side. So my formula is V2 is equal to T2 P1 V1 over P2 T1. Okay, let's try another one of those. Okay, over here, let's solve this time for, say, T2. I want to solve for T2. What's its problem? It's on the bottom. I have to get it to the top. So let's get rid of it there and put it on the top on the other side. But now I've got all this stuff that I have to get rid of because I want T2 on the side of the equal sign by itself. So P1 moves from the top on that side to the bottom on that side. V1 moves from the top to the bottom. And T1 moves from the bottom to the top. So oh no, was that a T1? Should be a T1. So I just have to erase to make sure that's right. Yeah, it was T1. I did it right, I just wrote the wrong number over there. So T2 is equal to P2 V2 T1 over P1 V1. Okay, hopefully you're getting it. Last one, ideal gas law. Say we're solving for N. I want N on the side by itself. It's currently on the top on this side, so I want to get rid of the R and the T. I'll get rid of the R by putting it on the bottom on this side. I'll get rid of the T by also putting it on the bottom. So moles is equal to PV over RT. Let's solve for another variable. So let's this time solve for V. Say I want to solve for V. Currently it's on the top, that's where I want it, but I've got another variable I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of this P. So it's on the top on this side, I'll move it to the other side, put it on the bottom. So the volume is equal to moles times RT over P. Okay, hopefully that video helps you out. You may want to try some of those and practice them.